Hi everybody, it's Sharon from Blessed to Craft Designs. Thank you for joining my channel today. I am here to show you, to check off one more thing on my bucket list. I'm continuing with my whole like knitting and yarn and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know why I'm into that right now, but I guess maybe because it's cold. So I made last week a blanket, or actually a throw, hand knitting with the chunky yarn. Today I'm going to use the Loop It, which I already has. It's for finger looping, finger knitting. Okay, so I've done hand, now I'm doing the finger, and I'm going to do another hand knit chunky blanket soon. Excuse me, but I really want to do a full blanket next time, so I'm going to start getting the yarn for that. I've seen some really pretty yarn online, and the little throw that I made, it's doing really well actually. So and it's been about a week of, you know, family and everybody like that, you know, messing with it, touching it and everything. Only bad thing is excuse me, the only bad thing is it sheds a lot. It's like having a pet in the house. It does a lot of shedding. So I'm hoping with this, it's all 100% polyester. I don't have that problem. So I do have 3. I will probably only use 2 to make the scarf with. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm gonna open one out. I've already opened one, and we are going to get started on this. It already has a tail right here, and I'm going to make a row of 10. Now this is supposed to be really easy because the loops are already done. With the hand knitting, you know, you had to actually make all the loops, but this is done for you. And from my understanding, I have a coworker who's been kind of giving me some little tidbits about this. A nice scarf would be about 10 rows long or wide. So we're going to count off 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one is 10. And you see I picked this really pretty brown, pink, and white. So this one right here is number 10. So you take number 11 and you push it up through number 10. Okay, so you need to make sure your yarn is going to go, your working yarn is going to go that way, because that's how your rows are going to go this way, going to zigzag back and forth. So you just pull it through here, and then you do the same thing. That was number 11 that went through 10. Number 12 will come through 9, and you just continue this all the way out. Now, one thing I am going to try to make sure I do not do is to miss a loop, because of me missing that loop when I did that hand blanket, and it kind of threw my whole blanket off. Actually, I went to pick up that blanket the other day, and that one spot, I didn't sew it down like I meant to do initially, and it came loose in that area. I had a huge hole. When I picked it up, I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to fix that. I had to kind of sew that down. So you don't want to miss any of the loops, because it will mess up the rest of it. All right. So all you do is you just keep pushing these up through here. And again, try to make sure you don't miss any loops. Okay, so now we have our first row. There's our first row right there. Okay, so we stop right here. So this is the second row. So I'm actually getting ready to get started on the third. So I'm going to put another loop through here, because we're starting on row 3. And I'm going to go ahead and push my yarn over that way. Okay, so then you continue on. You go to your second one, and you pull this through there. The only thing that might make this a little difficult to me is because it's so small and it is very soft. That's the only issue. But this is very doable, really easy. It might take me a little while to do it just because, you know, it's my first time, but you know, I would think that if you're, you know, if you're really good at this, if you do it a lot, you could very well have one of these scarves done in probably about 30 minutes. And yes, these really do make awesome gifts. So if you have a coupon for Hobby Lobby or Michael's and you can get this, you know, with your 40% off coupon, that would be great. And who does not like a nice scarf, especially this time of the year? I hope y'all are having a great, you know, Christmas is actually only a couple of days away. So I hope y'all have all your Christmas shopping done. You only have really one more day because today is the 23rd of December. So I'm going to do this last row and then I am going to shut it down and then I'll come back when I'm all done with this. Okay, so just keep following along. All you need is yarn and scissors and your fingers. That's it. You don't need any other tools for this. Just make sure you don't miss any loops. Okay, so there we have so far. Look at that. How pretty is that? And there's the back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish this whole skein right here. I'm gonna see how long this, well, I'll show you how long one is, and then if I need to attach the other one, I'll show you how to do that, and then I'll come back in the end. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I have finished the first skein of this, and this is what I have so far, and it curls up on me. I don't know if that's normal for it to do that, but it started curling up a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind it being like that. Okay, so this is where we started, and I am here now, so I have this much left. So I'm going to open this one because of course this scarf is not long enough yet. I guess if you just want it to be like one of those infinity scarves, you could probably do that, yes, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to make it an actual scarf. So if I have two of these, so you can imagine if you double this, that would make a pretty good size scarf. So I just cut this part open because what I'm going to do is tie it together. Let's see. I'm going to take this one right here. I'm going to open this one out if I can. Just snip it down the middle there. Okay, I make one long piece, and then I'm going to take here and I'm going to cut that off, and I'm just going to tie these two together. Just going to make a knot. And I want to bring it kind of close together because these are really close together. There's not much in between there, so I'm going to bring them kind of close together. But I'm just going to tie these into a knot. You could, I guess you could probably sew them together. Just stitch them a couple of times. I'm not going to do that. I think just tying them together will probably do the same thing, and I'd put two there So then I'm gonna start here on the next one. So that might wind up being just a little loose, but it'll be okay. Again, this is for me, it's not for anybody else. So my little mess ups they're okay. And then I'm just going to continue this same pattern, the same thing I've been doing, just filling the loops into the next one. I don't like the fact that it curls up while I'm trying to do it. It makes it a little bit more tedious to me, but it's okay. I mean, I can deal with it. So all right, so I'm just going to continue on doing this, and I'm going to finish the rest of this, and then I am going to come back and let you see. Oh, I'm skipping. See, that's one problem with it with it rolling up, is that when it curls under like that, I start missing the loops, just like I did last time. So I've been trying to make absolutely sure that I'm not missing any loops. So I'm double checking everything, and I'll keep looking at the back to make sure I'm not missing any loops on the back, you know, through the back side of it. So far, I think I'm pretty good. So I'm going to finish doing this because I don't think you all want to watch me. I'm actually watching TV while I'm doing this because it does take a little while to do this. So I'm going to let you know that right now. It does take a little bit of work to get this done. This is not a, this is probably not a 30-minute job. This is more like an hour. So if you were making a blanket doing this, it might take you a couple of days to do this. Okay, I mean, it's super easy. It's just kind of time consuming to sit here and put all these little loops through here, and again, make sure you're not missing any loops. So it can be just a little time consuming, but I think the end product is well worth everything that you know, the time that you're spending trying to put it together. So I'm going to go finish doing this and watching a little bit of TV, and I will come right back to show you the very end. Okay, everybody, I'm back and I'm done almost, I think. But it has made a really nice, I'm going to wait until tomorrow and I have a mannequin. I can put this on to show you just how it looks, because now it's dark now. It's taken me a while to get this done, but very pretty. So I'm going to show it to you tomorrow in the daylight. Still have a couple of boo-boos that I did. Of course, I missed a loop. I'm going to fix that by just kind of tying that into, I think I'm just going to take a piece of string and tie this together. It's harder than it looks, just like my other one, the chunky blanket that I did. It just, you don't think it, you know, when you start working on it, it's like, okay, well, it's not that bad. But then when you really start getting into it, it's like, okay, you have to really watch what you're doing. And I guess because I was sitting there trying to watch TV, doing this too, I'm just going to tie a knot right there. And I don't actually think it'll let me tie a knot. Excuse me. Let's see if I can get a knot right here. Maybe not. But hopefully that'll stay. I'm just going to cut that off. So maybe that won't come unraveled, but you can hardly see where, because of the pattern of the yarn. Really pretty, but I want to finish it now, and I am here. Okay, so I'm here. So I'm going to take this one, and this one, and the next loop, and loop it through there. Pull that loop through and take the one that I just made and the next one and this next loop off of your working yarn. Pull it through. Take the one that I just made and the next one in the row. Put these two together. This again is my working yarn, so I'm going to take the next loop, put it through both of those, pull it through, and it's just like we did the chunky wreath where we're just kind of casting it off. All right, so then the loop I just made plus this one, the working yarn, pull it through there. So I'm just going to do this all the way across. Okay. These two together, pull that one through. Well, trying to hurry. Let me slow down just a little bit. Okay, pull that one through both of those, and this one and this one. Pull that through there. And I always kind of stick my finger through there to make sure that I have the right one. The next loop, pull it through there. This is the one I just made. And we're at the last one. So I'm going to pull this through here. And let me open this one out. I'm going to open this one up. And pull this through here. Because I'm going to tie it in a knot now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tie that in a knot, and there it is across, and either you can cut that off. See, there's another one that I missed. That's okay, because I'm actually just going to weave this through here if I can. Okay, so just as before, there are some, this is the other end. There are some, pros and cons, and I'll have to work on it some more. Work on my technique a little bit more, but this is a pretty long scarf. Pretty long scarf, and it's really nice. I think it's really nice. And I only used 2. Remember, I had 3, so I only used 2 to make this really nice scarf with. Very soft. Okay? So thank you all for watching, and I appreciate people have been making comments on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page, Blessed to Craft Designs, because I share these videos on there too, and I also share them on my blog on my website, blessedtocraftdesigns.com. So any of those three are ways to kind of see what I'm doing. So I appreciate everybody stopping by, checking out my new video. I'd love to have some ideas of things that you think I can work on to include in my journey. Please make sure you like, you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can get your the notifications every time I upload a new video. I'm going to try to get better at putting videos up too. So just make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed Christmas and a very happy and prosperous New Year's Day. Please be safe out there, and as always, be blessed.